네, 코치텐입니다. 그러면 12회차 도전을 해보겠습니다. 네. 오늘 도전할 단어는요, 주방에 있는 가스레인지, 그 다음에 냄비, 그리고 간장, 소금, 그리고 수저, 숟가락, 젓가락, 그 다음에 접시 5개입니다. 네, 오늘 거 먼저 해볼게요. 준비, 할 말 떠올리고 Go. I go to the gas stove. I turn on the gas valve. I turn off the gas valve. I turn on the gas stove. I turn off the gas stove. I pick up a pot. I use the pot. I put the pot on the gas stove. I pour some water into the pot. I boil some water. I pick up a salt. I pick up a salt bottle. I pick up a soy sauce bottle. I put a bit of salt. I put a bit of soy sauce into the pot. I put them back on the rack. I go to the drawer. I open the drawer. There are some spoon and chopsticks in the drawer. I take out some spoon. I take out some chopsticks. I close the drawer. I open the drawer. There are some plates in the drawer. I take out some plates. I close the drawer. 됐죠? 자, 그러면 처음 내 방에 있는 문부터 주방에 여기 드로워를 열어서 접시까지 한 번에 가겠습니다. 준비, 할 말 떠올리고요. Go. I open the door, I close the door, I knock on the door, I lock the door, I unlock the door. I turn on the light, I turn off the light, I turn on the switch, I turn off the switch. I pick up a remote control, I feel a little hot, I feel a little cold, I turn on the aircon, I turn off the aircon. I go to my bed, I sit on my bed, I lay down on my bed, I sleep in my bed, I get out of my bed. I pick up a pillow, I use the pillow, I put the pillow on the bed, I put my head on the pillow. I pick up a blanket, I use the blanket, I put the blanket on the bed, I fold up the blanket, I prop the blanket. I pick up a remote control, I turn on the TV, I watch Netflix, I turn off the TV. I go to the mirror, I stand in front of the mirror, I look in the mirror, I check my hairstyle in the mirror. I pick up a lotion, I use the lotion, I put some lotion on my hand, I put some lotion on my face. I go to the massage chair, I sit on the massage chair, I press the button, I use the massage chair for 20 minutes. I go to the window, open the window, I look out the window, I close the window. I open the curtains, I close the curtains. I go to the bathroom, I go to the sink, I turn on the water, I wash my hands and face, I turn off the water. I stand in front of the mirror, I look in the mirror, I check my face, I check my hairstyle in the mirror. I pick up a toothbrush, I pick up a toothpaste, I put some toothpaste onto my toothbrush, I brush my teeth up and down and back and forth, I spit it into the sink, I rinse my mouth with clean water. I pick up a shaver, I use the shaver, I turn it on, I shave my face, I turn it off, and I put it back. I take off my clothes, I take off my pants, I take off my underwear, I take off my t-shirts, I put them all into the laundry basket. I go to the toilet, I sit down on the toilet, I use the toilet, I do my business on the toilet, I flush the toilet. I pick up a toilet paper, I use the toilet paper, I throw the toilet paper into the toilet, I flush the toilet. I open the trash can, I throw the trash into the trash can, I close the trash can. I go to the shower booth, I get into the shower booth, I take a shower. I pick up a shower head, I use the shower head, I turn on the water, I turn off the water. I pick up a shampoo, I use the shampoo, I put some shampoo on my hands, I make some bubbles, I wash my hair with shampoo, I rinse my hair with clean water. I pick up a soap, I use the soap, I make some bubbles, I wash my body with soap, I rinse my body with clean water. I go to the towel rack, I pick up a towel, I dry my body with the towel, I put it back on the towel rack. I go to the living room, I go to the sofa, I sit on the sofa, I lay down on the sofa, I take a rest on the sofa, I get out of the sofa. I pick up a cushion, I use the cushion, I put the cushion behind my back, I lay my body on the cushion. There's a mini table, I use the mini table, I put some snacks on the table. I pick up a remote control, I turn on the TV, I watch TV, I turn off the TV. I go to the cabinet, open the cabinet, I take out a photo album, I close the cabinet. I bring the photo album to the sofa, I sit on the sofa, I open the album, I look through the album, I close the album. There are some snacks on the tray. I go to the tray, I pick up a snack, I open the snack, I eat some snack. I feel a little hot, I feel a little cold, I pick up a remote control, I turn on the aircon, I turn off the aircon. I go to the curtains, I open the curtains, I close the curtains. I put on my slippers in the living room, I take off my slippers in the living room. I go to the kitchen. There is an island table in the kitchen. I use the island table. I put some dishes on the table. I go to the refrigerator, open the refrigerator, I take out a water bottle, I pour some water into the cup, I drink some water, I close the refrigerator. I go to the coffee machine, I use the coffee machine, I turn it on, and I make some coffee, I drink a cup of coffee. I go to the microwave, open the microwave, I put some dishes onto the microwave, I close the microwave, I run it for 15 minutes. And I go to the gas stove, I turn on the gas valve, I turn up the gas valve, I turn on the gas stove, I turn up the gas stove. I pick up a pot, I use the pot, I put the pot on the gas stove. I pour some water into the pot. And I pick up a salt bottle, I pick up a soy sauce bottle, I put a bit of salt, I put a bit of soy sauce, I put them all into the pot and put it back on the rack. I go to the drawer, I open the drawer, there are some spoons and chopsticks there. I take out some spoons, I take out some chopsticks, I close the drawer. I open the drawer, I take out some plates, and from the drawer, I close the drawer. 됐죠? 다 나온 것 같아요. 됐습니다. 네,